Alright, what is up YouTubers, Dark TV here, and I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on how to remove this lower rear valance bumper on a 13 to 16 Dodge Dart, because they're all pretty much the same. I'm doing this for a modification that I will be doing a video on here shortly whenever it's delivered. But I searched the internet everywhere and I couldn't find anything that'd give a proper rundown on how this procedure was done. There's a lot of videos on how the front bumper and fascia is removed, but nothing about the rear valance or anything like that. So for any of you guys that are off in the dark and you're looking to replace this and not take a sawzall to it and put ungodly looking holes in it, then this is the video you guys want to be watching, so stay tuned. So let's just pretend that this piece is still occupying most of this space that I'm running along with this piece right here. Alright? Now, this goes up in here like so. Mind you, it does clip in at the bottom down there, but we'll pretend that, I haven't removed it yet. Now, first off, this thing was a fuck, okay? Because it's one of those like plastic screws. It does give you arrows on where to turn and all that, and it still sucked. I ended up twisting it with a screwdriver while pulling down on it, and then eventually it released. It's one of those plastic fucking screws that, they fucking suck. They strip out constantly, but regardless, then you have like a, I think it was a 10, maybe it was an 11, and like an 8mm right there for that one, 8 or 7, but regardless, general hand tools, if you have the general ratchet and socket set, this shouldn't be much of a problem. I do recommend though that you have it on a lift, because it is nice to be able to stand underneath everything while you're working on it. Excuse me. Now on the passenger side, this piece right here, I'm going to kick with my foot, right there is the same as the passenger side, and it goes up in here as well. Same procedure on that. This piece right here, get my light on there. It is 3 10s up in here. 10, a 10, and another 10. Then down here, this one for some odd reason was an 11, and then these other two were 10mm as well. And this just kind of pulls off really easy. Oh, one more thing though before I forget. Somewhere on here, on this stupid piece, this was actually a rivet now that I think about it. One of these was a rivet, so you do have to drill that out, which isn't too bad. I did a 2-step process. I had an 8-inch bit, and then I don't know what size it was, but it fit in there pretty damn well, and that's what I used to take that out, to screw them out on both sides. And then what I did just to make everything easier, if I get my fucking flashlight out of the way, that bolt, that one, and then the top one up there, I removed. On this side, they were all 7mm. On this side, though, however, because there was a repair done to this fender, these two bottom ones were 8s, and then that top one was a 7mm. So, with that being said, once you get those out, it'll pop out. On this, I didn't know if there was going to be anything behind where your toe loop would be, but on mine there's nothing occupying that space. But regardless, once you do that, you just start at one corner and pull it out, and other than that, it should be a pretty simple procedure. I did put this piece back in it though, because I am going to run it like this without this for a couple days until I get my stuff in, and then I'll make a video on that. But I simply put this back in here for reinforcement, so this stuff isn't pulling too hard in the wind. So, I hope that helped you guys out quite a bit. I will be making a video though, whenever I do reveal the modification I am doing to this unit. It is a 14 Dodge Dart 1.4 liter turbo with a 6-speed manual transmission. So other than that, guys, thanks again for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. The subscriptions really definitely do help me out, guys, because it really helps me motivate more on what type of videos I'm going to make. And go ahead and drop a comment and let me know if you like seeing this stuff. If you want to keep seeing the build that I'm doing on my Dart, definitely go ahead and let me know. Make sure you subscribe and share with all of your friends and stuff. But thanks again for watching. Until next time, guys.